What is a canine cannoli, by the way?
It's just like a little peanut butter convection, little baked shortbread.
Oh, so I could eat
dog
that.
friendly. You can eat it.
Would I enjoy it? I'd probably enjoy it.
I mean, would you like to eat a dog cannoli on the podcast
Just
right now?
quick,
You can.
quick bite.
When do those get? I want to try a fresh one, like a warm one. When do those get made?
A fresh dog cannoli. They're made like once a week, bro. I'll make a warm one for you. Yeah, for sure. Dogs usually scarf them down. They're better at room temperature.
No questions about the pasta or the sandwiches or the salads. Yeah, one of those dog
We'll make you
treats
some
get
fresh
made.
canine
I'm
cannoli.
hungry,
I'll make you
bro.
a canine cannoli cake for your next birthday. Gee, Yeah, for sure. Don't worry.
We'll set aside a box for you.
Yeah,
Dog
thank
will
you.
shake. Someone will be like,
Well, alright. Battle raps cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on...
Welcome back to the Party with Strategy podcast. Very special episode. We're on site here at the brand new Pasta Via with the owners. A second time on the pod.
Yeah,
My
I think
boy
it was
Gino.
Second time like a year ago. Right?
It was probably
Almost.
around a year ago. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
I feel like
good to be back. Good to be back.
it was definitely summer. I remember hanging in the backyard for a little bit with you guys when we were done with the pod,
For
so
sure.
it was nice out. Yeah, it's got to be a year. Welcome back. Thank you.
Good to be back. Thank you for coming.
You're actually welcoming me into your spot.
For sure. Least I could do.
Thank
Came
you.
over to your house. Now you're coming to mine.
Yeah, this is beautiful. And we got my boy Billy Fogel, first time.
first time. I'm feeling a little bit like Ricky Bobby. I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
That's all right.
Is this a first podcast?
It is the first podcast.
Awesome.
Oh, we're popping your cherry here.
We'll try to be.
Sure,
We'll try to be
I'll
easy.
remember it forever.
Nice. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, so obviously I want you guys to tell me about this place, but real quick before that, I just want to say this is my kind of spot. I'm not a man that eats high class fancy food. I don't have the taste buds for it.
You had me fooled.
So yeah. I'm definitely this is my speed. Like fast casual, but you guys are bringing high quality food to it. It's what you would get from a nice sit down Italian restaurant. But my favorite part about it is that you don't have a server that you have to tip.
Yeah, for sure.
I get to save the extra couple bucks. It really satisfies the Jew brain inside of me. So that's my first and foremost, my number one.
Why are you looking at me?
If you could get food like this and not have to tip a server, that's a game changer.
Well, and that's from a consumer side. From the business side, especially running restaurants, not only do you not have to tip a server, but I don't have to focus on the payment of 6 different levels of staff: a support staff, a bar back, a food runner, a busser, several hosts, right? So, a lot of times when you want to just focus on the food, I just want to cook you great food, and I hope you just want to eat great food. And that's what that transaction should be at that time. So the fact that we could cut out the rest of that stuff, I love to hear that you like it as a benefit, but to a business owner and future operations, hopefully that's like a huge strength of ours.
And I would say it's from a cost perspective and a financial perspective, yes, but also, like you said, from a service perspective, it's cutting out several steps. It's cutting out the waiting. It's cutting out the uncertainty of what happens next or when they're coming back. I'd say it just simplifies the process. And like you said, from payment to food within a couple minutes.
Yeah, man, cut the bullshit. Let's eat good food for a good price, and let's keep living life,
That's what I'm saying. And speaking of cutting the bullshit, that's not the only bullshit that you guys are cutting out here. You're cutting out the seed oils. You're cutting out the bullshit, enriched wheat flour, poison, all the garbage that we put into our systems on the daily that we don't even, like, I literally grew up eating Pop-Tarts and Fruity Pebbles.
For sure.
And ramen is like, that was my food pyramid. Yeah. And I obviously didn't realize until 30-something years later that you can't live a great life off of those things. You need nutrients. You need to get the poison out of your body. And pasta's always been one of those dishes that's like fills you up, weighs you down. It's like heroin. Like you eat that and you're like nodding out a little bit. Yeah. But this place, I had 2.5 containers of pasta, and I felt incredible.
Solo 2.5.
Yeah,
We're gonna have
Did
to
you,
quote
did
you
you
on
order?
that, by
Yeah,
the way.
did you order 2.5 like with your girl and other people, or like
Well,
you
there
just
was
capped
there was
2.5?
3. We got 3 between me and my girl, and I kind of went
good,
in
good.
and crushed
And
most
before
of it.
she could even finish half of one, you were
Yeah.
just down
Hey,
to
when you finish
half.
that, you get
Yeah.
that. No, but that's great to hear. I mean, fast food, especially Italian food. Italian food doesn't take 20 steps to make something. It's just getting good ingredients and simply explaining the ingredients through flavor. Right? You just want to make them each shine a little bit. When we were doing research into opening this place, we're looking at regular fast food companies that we would feel like are maybe at the top quality of the fast food game, and they're putting into a normal chicken sandwich. You're putting in like 100 different
Yeah,
ingredients.
don't get me started, man.
Like pasta, you have semolina, water, salt, some pasta, eggs. Same thing with bread, just in different measurements, right? And adding yeast, you have bread, and then you have chicken. So other than 5 to 7 ingredients, like what else are we putting in our food? What else do we need to put in the food?
Yeah.
You're literally picking everything that you want in that plate. And if there's anything extra that you're adding, hopefully we're notifying you, and you at least know. I think it first starts with information. If you have the information, what you're putting in your body, and then we all decide to have a double dessert or 2.5 pastas, but that's our own decision. But where you have to give people that option in a cheap setting, which a lot of places don't do.
It's funny. I know I just said don't get me started, but I feel like that's kind of what this is
Yeah,
for,
yeah,
is to
get
get
me
me
started,
started.
get
Yeah,
started.
come
That's
on.
what a podcast is about, getting us started talking about these things or anything, I guess. No, it's kind of what he said, and it's something that we've been thinking about for a long time when we first started this. And thankfully, I mean, the first conversation we had with one of our first investors, a buddy of mine I grew up with since I was like 15, he's really big into it. He introduced us to this app called Seed Oil Scout that it's like a map, like a GPS map with pins in all the restaurants with varying degrees or levels of color scoring for like seed oils they use, or lack of, I should say. And that's something that we've really been focused on, and to be honest, something that a lot of people have, like you just did, have really taken notice of. And it just kind of shows. I thought that it would be something like people would be like, what seed oils? But people are a lot more educated and aware of it than I thought they would be. So this isn't the first time someone's brought it up, and I love seeing that.
Seed oils, GMOs, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free. We try to accommodate to all those dietary restrictions, needs, requests. It's very hard to do in a fast food setting. And if you are taking one of those categories, you're usually sacrificing the amount of other man-made fabricated ingredients you're putting in there, whether that's soybean byproducts, different types of glycogen or glucose, fructose, whatever it is. So I think that's really important in what's going to make us long-term success.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. I want to know how this even came about. I know it's kind of full circle here. When you were on the pod last time, you were talking about being roommates with Billy, because we were talking about Underground. Martin was there, obviously.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that randomly. See, we planted the seed for your debut.
Well, I'd just like to know that you're thinking of me.
So, I mean, how did this even come about? How did you guys decide that this was the move, especially in a world where you're opening sit-down restaurants,
sure.
fancy, more nightlife associated? This is something new. This is something different.
Yeah, I'll take that one. I guess it really is full circle. I met Gino, I think 2011. I was a couple years in the industry, nightlife industry. A couple spots that only people of a certain age would remember at this point. Manor, Rhino, Cedar Hotel, Stay. Jesus, haven't even thought about Stay for a while. But Gino was running the Vertigo, top floor of the Dana, cool nightclub, hotel nightclub. And I met him just going around, just how, we all meet each other, kind of operators in the industry, and became friends. He kind of became like a big brother. I would ask him advice for things, and he was already super knowledgeable in the space. So a great source of advice. I guess you can say sort of like a mentor. And we became buddies, and then a couple years later took over Underground, and he became the food and beverage director of the Dana Hotel, and became, I looked in his building because I'd always go in there and hang out with him, and I guess,
We
push
were
forward.
both going through a breakup at the time too, so we're like, okay, maybe we're just best friends now, and just got a 2-bedroom and had fun for a couple of years.
Yeah, I feel like
Right?
there's multiple different points in our friendship where you can say we were both going through a breakup. That really did line up really well.
No, but
I wonder if
I'm
there's
saying
any
maybe that was
causality
a
here.
catalyst.
I wonder if there's any causality
You know
here
what I
that we
mean?
both seem to go through those things at the
Yeah,
same time.
yeah, that was kind of like the catalyst where we're like, okay, well, my lease is coming up anyway, and let's dive in.
How much greatness comes from
So
heartbreak.
let's dive into a committed relationship.
Yeah. Anyways, I lived with him, and it was actually my first job out of the industry at a nightlife was national account executive for Postmates. So I was, speaking to large franchise groups, corporate offices, and places like Taco Bell, Raising Cane's, anything. It's like most of these like third-party delivery services, mostly quick service, fast food, quick service is the majority of them. Then obviously mom and pop shops and nicer restaurants have come a little bit later and started to populate it. But I, as a white Jewish kid from the suburbs of Maryland, never really had fresh pasta. Why would I? What did I even know that's a thing? Always boxed pasta, but living with Gino, he opened Bartucci at the time. Yeah,
It's
and,
a kosher product.
It's kosher.
yeah, I'll be kosher when I'll mix my milk with bacon. And then and I had his fresh pasta, and my first thought was, I have access to tens of thousands of restaurants on Postmates and the data points, millions of data points behind it. And I wondered if there's any quick service or fast food that has quality of product like this, quality of pasta like this. It blew my mind. Went on there and I found two brands. It was Noodles and Company, which obviously everyone knows, which obviously, they're not pushing or pretending to be the most quality pasta. They're just quick, fast, cheap, and easy. And then Fazoli's, and I'm not sure, people in the Midwest might have heard of this. I never had until I looked it up. But Fazoli's is like this small brand. What is Fazoli's? You can tell them a little more about it. But
Fazoli's is like, if I could say, a lesser version of an Olive Garden, and if there's a corporate employee of Fazoli's watching right now, we're going to open one next door to every single venue we have.
yes. So basically, yeah, like a cheaper version of Olive Garden. But again,
It's
this
Olive Garden without the unlimited breadsticks.
yeah, basically.
Okay.
Which then what is Olive Garden?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, we looked it up, and what I noticed was they all had 1 star or less, and the worst comments, worst reviews, worst ratings, but they were printing money through the platform.
Yeah, there's 220 locations. You're waiting a long time. It's being made outside of your line of sight. You don't really know what they're using. The pasta's coming out in 20 minutes plus in a big plastic tub. They have some sit-down area. They're trying to do like an Olive Garden, just a little faster. But they're forgetting the beauty of Italian food and seeing it and having that transparency to a customer. I have that big prep table back here. You can see the guys setting up right now. We're cutting our vegetables. We're processing, our produce and whatever that might be in front of the guests. So there's nothing to hide. A lot of times, guests, I even invite them back there to check it out. It's having a clean kitchen. That's something Fazoli's would never do, or any of those brands would never do.
And again, I want to like point out, we're not talking shit at all about Fazoli's or Noodles Company. They've built brands and have become successful and built businesses out of it. But I'm saying that's what kind of motivated this and created Pasta Via, is seeing that it shows us that there's a market for it. There's just not a level of quality that I had experienced with his, homemade, fresh made pasta that day. And then that next day after I looked it up, 4 a.m, we're having a nightcap, which obviously was super rare for people like us. And I was like, hey, this is what I thought about. Gino was like, it's funny. Like, I've thought about something similar in the past. And that was 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So this idea was the seed was planted 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And just like anything, though, you have to wait for the right time, not only in our individual careers, the right time in a marketplace. I was opening, COVID was happening, and we're refiguring the entire way restaurants were done. That only amplified our idea we should be doing after COVID. It is something that would last, that would thrive for any general town USA that is going through it during a recession period, during the high period. So other than a lot of the other restaurants I've been doing, I think this has a little more lifespan. It has a lot more growth potential. And it celebrates what my family does with every with potentially with every American family, and I think that's really important. Not everybody has access to Gino and Marty's on Randolph Street. Not everybody can spend, $100 per person per night. Most people can't. So how do I share my family story? How do I share my love of food? How do we share a piece of us with every table in America? And I think this is our goal.
Yeah, this is incredible, and I love that the idea was thought of so long ago, and I'm just guessing here, but just along the way, there's just been different points, because 8 years ago, I don't even think anyone knew what a seed oil was.
Yeah,
for sure.
And then along the way, seed oils come up, and I'm sure you guys are like, look at this. It's becoming trendy that people are putting this garbage in their food. This just adds to the fact that what we were talking about back then is something that's needed. And it propelled the idea forward.
100%. It's been a bit of a journey. I mean, we first moved in together about 8 years ago, and honestly, it was a couple months that this started. And then throughout that time, the name Pasta Via was created. We even created a logo and a initial, very basic ass business deck, investor deck, pitch deck, whatever you want to call it. And since then, every couple months, every month, even when we moved out together and during COVID, and I went back home for a few months and came back. But like every month or two, one of us would text the other one, "Hey, we're gonna do this one day," and the other one would be like, "Fuck yeah, we're gonna do it one day." Just keeping it alive until about 1.5 years ago.
Yeah, Gino Marty's was doing really well. He came in one night and he's just like, "Hey, let's let's readdress that. Let's not."
He said,
keep
"You
it
got
on
a
the
bunch
burner
of
for
money
too
now?"
long." And I said, I said, "You know what? Now's the time. Let me call a broker." The next morning, we were looking at places. Right?
I'm gonna say, yeah, that was a bland way of saying how it happened. I was sitting at home. I came over. I saw his story. I'm bored as hell, and I came over to Gino Marty's. I'm looking for him. I see him upstairs. Grab him. I go, "Let's go to the back, back area." I grab him. I just go, "Let's fucking do this." He's like, "Now?" I'm like, "Now." He goes, "Hell yeah." He goes, he calls his Texas
but you got to
broker.
be in the mood at the time.
Texas
I
broker
was in the
right
mood.
there.
I
It was like
in the mood.
1:30. He texts David Goldberg and Alec
Yeah.
Prowse, our brokers from Gold Street.
Yeah, did a great job for us.
By the next morning, we had a couple options ready to look at, and it was,
We actually, David and Alan help us beat out Chipotle for this space. So
Oh,
being
wow.
next door to a growing, budding,
yeah.
trendier fast food ish brand like Shake Shack and Do Right, it was really important to put our flag here and make this our main location.
That's huge, actually.
people ask about the location a lot. They're like, "How did you get this?" I mean, when we looked at a couple others, and they didn't work out, which we were disappointed at the time, and it turns out, the universe working for us. But if you look at Shake Shack there, Chipotle running this location, these are billion-dollar companies who have teams of real estate professionals who are looking at things like demographics, foot traffic, future growth of neighborhoods and
They're
development.
quantifying numbers that we just don't even understand or would look for yet.
And we're just piggybacking on that data, and there's a reason they want to be here, and hopefully we can take advantage of that in the way they are.
So how do you beat out Chipotle? Because I imagine if it came down to like a bidding war, I don't think you're going to beat out Chipotle.
We pulled the trigger fast.
You ever seen West Side Story?
Yeah.
Like a couple of their guys, a couple of our guys.
Yeah,
Just
the Sharks,
dance
the Sharks and the
fight.
Jets.
Yeah, just a
And
straight
if
up
they got
dance
a dance
fight.
fight with me, we're for sure winning a
Yeah,
dance
we're
fight
gonna win
every time.
He's the dancer, I'm the hype
Every
man.
100%.
Yeah.
He's in the background, hyping. I'm hitting
Hyping,
it.
Key and Peele hyping.
For
Yeah,
sure. I'm hitting
That
it.
is really awesome, and I'd love to hear Chipotle wanted the space, but it was given to us because we're a local Chicago company that's going to add more value
That's part of
than.
it.
Even though I love Chipotle, one
Yeah.
of my favorite places
for
to
sure.
go. I was talking with Paulie and Carmen a couple pods ago, and he was talking about how it's bullshit that Raising Cane's is opening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Over there, he's like, bro, that should be a Chicago. It's like
That
the
location
greatest corner
specifically.
ever.
Yeah.
It should be a Chicago business. Like, why the hell is it Raising Cane's?
See, it's the greatest corner ever, but it's also there was a great group that was in that place that couldn't come up with lease agreements, right, with the building owner. So I hear.
Okay.
So if we are supporting Chicago businesses, then landlords shouldn't be charging the highest price possible. I think that
100%.
that place is 60,000 or some crazy number like that per month.
Yeah, that's insane.
Only someone like Raising Cane can go in there and have a profit.
or they could lose money on it and still be okay. Just exposure for that neighborhood.
Yeah, Boca's a fantastic group. They were in there before. They're supporting the neighborhood with real Chicago places. So if we want to get corporate and we want to charge people those prices, the only corporate opportunities are bigger companies like that.
Yeah.
They're squeezing guys like us out. which is important that we pull the trigger super fast to keep a Chicago brand by Chicago people and a Chicago block.
And to your question before, how do we get this over Chipotle, which is, like, I mean, it's like David Goliath, right?
Yeah,
Like, it doesn't make sense. It's two parts. One, just logistics for the company that owns this building is out of New York. We were easy. Honestly, we were super easy to come in here. No structural changes needed whatsoever. All cosmetic. Very basic work that turned into something beautiful. I say basic, but basic in terms of the build out itself.
Right.
Chipotle wanted to completely revamp the entire building. The space would have taken a year plus and they wanted a ton of money. We had a vision, and we simplified what we wanted to build and how to do it, to the point where they were like, you guys are the obvious easy choice, and we think you guys are going to blow this up. We love the brand. We like working with you guys. We want to say we were the first pasta via when there's 1,000 across the world.
Absolutely. This is the kind of place that starts popping up everywhere. Once people come in here and taste what's going on, it's like, it looks so good. The social media presence is incredible, and to me it's relatable to like a DJ on the internet who looks really good. His social media is incredible, but then when it's time to actually play the gig, you got to crush it to get to deliver, to get your flowers, and that's what this is. You guys are crushing. The actual product itself is amazing, along with everything else. So it's a home run. It's the whole package.
And we appreciated the Yelp review.
Oh, you saw that?
I saw that. Well, I'm pretty sure I like asked you to do it, and then made sure you did, and like stood over your shoulder.
Yeah.
But you know, that's the good thing about having friends come in. Well, I think that's actually a good point on what you said. You know, the feedback we've gotten, like you said, the food, which is the most important thing, right? Actually, the quality and consistency of product. Everyone should know what they're getting every time they come in, and their expectations are met. You have one chance at a first impression, and to keep, to have someone come back, then you have to keep them coming back. And the only negative feedback we've gotten so far has been, and I wouldn't say negative, let's call it constructive. No one's been like a dick or anything, but the feedback we've gotten that hasn't been stellar has been little operational things, little things missed here and there, but we're a brand new concept, and one that neither of us have done before, neither of anyone here has done before. As far as I know, how we're doing it, no one's done it exactly like that. So we're learning every day. We're making tweaks. We have a great team. It's just keep going and keep learning every day and getting 1% better every day.
Yeah, you know what's important to me, as especially as an Italian kid growing up in a pasta factory, growing up around restaurants, growing up in a deli. Doing what I do today as a chef, aside from this place, all the things that me and Billy are saying, and our goals of, being accessible, being cheap, being consistent, being able to grow and scale in all these places is important. But then there's also a small part of me where it's like, okay, as an Italian chef, my name's on it. If my dad brought people from Italy, I know I could sit him down at one of my restaurants and be proud of the food I'm putting out. But if Italians came here and tried Italian fast food, making something that is technically an American idea, Italians don't eat anything on the go, right? Would they be proud? Would they think that that's quality? Would they go in a fast-paced setting and sit down and actually enjoy a proper plate of pasta? So selling to the American masses, but appeasing even discerning Italian taste, I think that's a great balance for us. And bringing high-end restaurants, to every family, I think that's great. It's important. So the quality, I think, is the standout option. Yeah,
the quality is absolutely insane. And that's a good point you make. I've never been to Italy, but there's no fast food. It's all
there's a lot of street food. There's a lot of stuff on that you can have, but everyone always stops to eat. That is important, digest, spend time with the people around you. It matters what's on the table and who's around your table. So if we could give you 5-10 minutes of peace, of great food, a little Italian nostalgia, we'd be happy to do that.
Shouts to Long Drink for sponsoring the podcast. Absolutely the best cocktail you can get out there. That's exactly what it is. A cocktail in a can. It's not a seltzer, as you can tell. It's not one of those stupid, long, skinny cans that makes you look like an idiot stick when you're drinking it. This is good stuff. Anyone I give one of these to ask me what it is, where they can get it, and why they haven't had it before. I'm putting people on. You guys are next. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the program. Go to your local liquor store. Target's got them. Wherever you can. Grab a long drink today. Enjoy. Watch the pod. Let's get back to it. Thank you. Is it a goal to open one of these in Italy? Would that be?
I wouldn't open one of these.
You wouldn't put one of these in Italy.
Yeah. There's no way.
It wouldn't happen.
Don't get me wrong, though. Do I think out of all the options, and we say fast food, I like to say quick service, and I don't even know why. I think because of the negative connotation with fast food. And in the end, I feel like we're trying to reinvent what fast food is into. I don't want to call it quick service, but I'll get to that in a sec. That is a point I want to make. But with Italy, I feel like that'd just be disrespectful.
It would.
There is such an old culture, ancient culture, you can call it. Keep it marble like beautiful Roman streets, and out of all the ones out there, though, this would be the one that would be there.
With that said, if we were big enough, I think there's so many more markets more in need where there's a lot of mom and pop versions of this, just not corporatized, just not ready to scale. So I think in a lot of ways stuff like this exists in Italy, just under different camouflage.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of other countries and markets and states that need this first. If we had that many locations, I am confident that if we did open one in Italy, that the pasta would be respected as it would be in another place. And I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Even if we don't want to open to Italy, it's not because we don't want to. It's not because we
No. Look, we're gonna open everywhere else, and then we'll wait for Italy to ask us to come.
Right.
To come by.
Yeah, you're waiting for the
It'll happen
invitation.
waiting for the invitation.
It'll happen
The
eventually.
invitation.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
That's a good way to do it.
We're
I like
waiting with
that.
the coffee cake. We're waiting for the invitation.
Yeah. Well, again, I keep thinking about that. I always think about that when we talk about it, like what's reinventing a certain space. Like who the fuck are we to reinvent something that's been around and that so many companies have exploded into and done so well? But I think that's kind of the point. It's been the same program and the same formula for so long, but it's been almost digressing. It's let's make everything cheaper, and the way to make things cheaper to use less quality ingredients, to use dangerous and unsafe ingredients. And dangerous, you could say that's extreme, but it's not.
No,
They're finding more and more that the FDA is so corrupt, and our government is so corrupt that they're allowing things that they don't allow in Europe. That Gino always says, he goes, "Those food laws there are so strict.
Yeah.
There are so many things they don't allow, and it's slowly killing our children, making all sorts of other things."
And in Italy, it's just kind of expected. They're like, why would you do that? Like we think the laws are so strict. To them, it's like normal.
It's normal.
It's human decency. It's respectful.
Yeah.
Like, why would we put something else in this? So I think we could learn a lot from them.
Well, I think it's a couple different, and again, reinventing it in what way? And quality of food. You don't need to get rich quick. Just do it right. Take your time. Create something of value and worthwhile and quality, and the money will come. But every place doesn't have to look like every McDonald's looks the same, and there's no real soul to it. Why not have a same mural like this, or the art we have on our walls? Put yourself into it and make it something where someone walks in, they're like, "This is dope," and then all of a sudden, not only does it look dope, but wow, this is quality ingredients, quality food, quality service, quality product, and this is what every company could do if they just weren't greedy motherfuckers.
Absolutely. Amen to that, because that's it. To me, this place is what every other place pretends to be. Everything nowadays or over the past however many years is all about the look. It's all about the look. How does it look? It doesn't matter it doesn't matter that we're killing people. It doesn't matter that we're poisoning people. It doesn't matter that people feel like shit after they eat our food. Does it look good? Does it look clean? Panda Express looks beautiful. They got the vegetables displayed in the back. It looks incredible, but you eat it and it's just trash.
What looks the best is their P&L.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
Exactly.
That's what looks the best.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, people put money over everything else. Our philosophy is if we focus on the more important things, the money will come, and it'll come in abundance. But don't make that the priority. Just as at my restaurants, the most important thing is the memory you have. Here, the most important thing is that experience and celebrating good food that makes sense. So,
I really I want to tell you, I already said it, but I ate here. I ate a bunch. It was incredible. I felt good. I didn't feel weighed down. I didn't feel like shit. And I felt so good that we absolutely on the way home stopped at the churro spot on Armitage, got 3 churros,
Yeah, dude,
and
2.5
destroyed
pastas, 3 churros.
destroyed the
great
good
little
feeling.
Sunday.
Yeah, no, it was incredible. But absolutely just destroyed the great feeling I had. I was
Yeah.
feeling good. I had 2 churros. It was over. It was over. The oil just went, just the corn oil, just the garbage, the bullshit absolutely hit me. I felt invincible. I ate pasta for the first time and didn't feel like shit. And I was like, wait a second. I think I'm a changed man. I can go have some churros. Wasn't the case.
No, just wasn't doing it.
It wasn't the case.
Well, thankfully, starting real soon, we're going to be having our own. I look back there because I was curious if Gino already did it. But we're going to have homemade tiramisu here. We're going to have some Italian ice. Just again, little treats that
Yeah,
aren't
we have,
full of
of
shitty
course, we have the
ingredients.
build your own pastas. We have build your own salads now with 3 different salad bases. We'll have a couple different panini, and we'll have some great Italian desserts so you could go. Maybe some Italian ice, some sorbetto, some tiramisu, panna cotta during the mornings, a little Italian parfaits. So the grab and go is really cool. Gives you some different options, even though I personally will eat pasta every day in my life.
Yeah, me too.
Well, and that's kind of the point, right? And you keep bringing up how you felt great after eating all that pasta. That's sort of what this is all about. You can go to Italy and eat pasta every day. Come on, man. Business keeps going. You can go to Italy, eat pasta every day for a month, not gain a pound, not feel sluggish. Why? Because they use basic and old world ingredients. It's semolina flour and water, and quality ingredients, those seed oils, all these things that just keep things
You're
pure
getting
and
proper
natural.
amounts. You're going for a walk after dinner.
Yeah.
You know, it's a whole lifestyle. So in the fast-paced lifestyle we have in America, we try to fit in a little bit of Italian culture into our fast-paced lifestyle. So hopefully we could share that with all of our customers. They feel that a little bit and they enjoy it just like you did.
Yeah.
Before the 2 churros.
Yeah, that's my downfall. If I'm feeling too good, it's not a feeling I know well. I get uneasy. I'm like, why do I feel so good? I got to put some fruity pebbles inside.
Bro, if you're not self-destructive, you are not in the hospitality nightlife industry. You're just not.
Yeah.
It's a prerequisite.
That's right, yeah.
That's so
Good feelings
funny.
are scary. We
Let's
got
start with
to
the
ruin
red
them.
flags.
Yeah. So tell me, or not me, because I've been here, but tell everyone else the menu. You get to choose. You build your own pasta
Yeah,
dish.
so it starts with the pasta as the base. Of course, I just mentioned we have some salads, grab and goes, desserts, sandwiches separately, but pasta is the main dish here. You're going to pick a pasta. We have some featured dishes that are fully composed dishes that I recommend as a chef that are maybe popular. We switch it up. We do work with a lot of different charities. There might be a featured pasta. Billy likes to put some of his pastas that he loves to eat as well.
Maybe we'll do a strategy spaghetti pasta.
Do a little
strategy.
Now we're talking.
Throw something down.
Little strategy spaghetti. I like
strategy
that.
spaghetti. It's got to be
Love it.
girthy though. It's got to be
Really
thick.
bland sauce,
it
but
does.
girthy pasta. But girthy pasta.
Yeah, you'll know you're
Big
eating
rigatoni.
strategies pasta.
Sauce doesn't have much flavor.
When you're eating
though.
it, you'll know it's strategies. That's for sure.
Yeah, so you pick your pasta, you pick your sauce. Comes with some base garden add-ons. That would be like your onions, your bell peppers, your garlic, sun-dried tomatoes, spinach. And then we have some nice primo add-ons. If you want to add a little truffle, some chicken, some shrimp, prosciutto, pancetta, sausage, everything that we do in-house, all within about a 5-minute period, about under $15. I think it's a beautiful thing, and we can't wait for you guys to try it out.
Yeah, and you get to watch them. The ingredients are going into the
Yeah.
pan. The
Everything
pasta's
is in
going
front of
in.
you, it's
Everyone's
transparent.
cooking.
I like to have that big prep kitchen in back of me, just so everybody can see. We're not trying to hide anything here. Come enjoy it. Ask us questions. Check out the kitchen.
I think it adds the experience. Any sit-down restaurant you're at, I love like Steak 48. If you're sitting in that back room, big glass wall, and you're watching them cook, and again, it's a high level of menu and cooking technique and skill, but it's kind of the same concept. You like seeing what's being made. It takes away a bit of the mystery of it. There's a sense of comfortability when you're watching something that you're putting in your body. Be prepared. It's just one of those things I think that adds to an experience.
Absolutely. And you don't have disgruntled Chipotle employees in here.
No, just disgruntled Pasta Villa employees.
There's nothing worse than going to a place and ordering something and they're mad at you for being there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Unreal.
I find that with Chipotle most often.
I did Sweet Greens 2 days ago. Like I felt bad. Like I got like stage fright. I didn't know what to order. I don't usually do salads. I'm on like a health kick now. That's not like my thing. I got stage fright. I didn't really know. I just blurted something out, and she was tossing shit in this bowl that was very aggressive. I paid. I was ready to walk out. I forgot my salad. You know what I mean? You
were shook.
I was just trying to enjoy lunch. But yeah, I mean, that's why I like, when I tell these guys, talk to people, yell out, yes, chef, yell out, corner, still be a restaurant, right? Let's bring what we do in restaurants to people. So don't be afraid to yell some of that stuff out. Have some fun with people. Italian Americans, we're loud, we're vibrant, we talk a lot of shit. Kitchens, chefs, corner, herd, behind, having that experience, giving it to a person, making them feel on Randolph and Morgan that they're in an old town Italian neighborhood, I think is really cool.
Well, I'd say it's about culture and building a culture where people want to be here and they want to try harder. People feel, if they feel a sense of ownership about a place, they'll try that much harder and work that much harder for it. Yeah. We're starting this like we want to finish. Our plan for this is, yes, we have focused on this first location, but we want to grow. We want to have this in every city. But to do that, you have to start corporate minded. Again, corporate minded doesn't have to mean stiff. You can still have fun with it. You can still put your own personality into it. And we're not looking for mindless drones. We're looking for people who add to it. So everyone has a voice. Open door policy. There's no stupid ideas, just ideas we might not go with. We want to hear it all. And I think that's what kind of, and again, growing pains. We're gonna dial all this in as we go along. But we don't want anybody here who doesn't want to be here. So if you don't want to be here, that's totally cool. No hard feelings. Part ways as friends.
I think with the staff here, as well as like with our marketing, the music we play, the art on the wall, we could have a little more fun here. This isn't your dad's pasta place. This isn't your parents' or nonna's pasta place. This is something for our generation. You see it on our social media. You'll hear it in the music we play, how we act when customers come in. We like to have fun. We like to be vibrant. And I think that's really cool about this brand. It's something I can't do with the rest of the places I own. It's hard to do in most jobs or restaurants, especially when people are paying $100 a head a couple blocks away for a whole different experience. But we really like to enjoy ourselves here. We like to celebrate life, fun, through pasta. That's a great thing, I think.
Yeah, speaking of fun, Zach, last time you were here, you talked about setting your DJ equipment up back there and throwing down.
I was thinking about that, but then I decided that this place is too great of a place to destroy with alcohol and party music. I think the only way to do it is to get the Mind Enterprise guys in here and throw a real.
He just showed me these guys, 2 Italians. They look like my cousins, feel like my cousins. I don't know who they are, but I'll have an Aperol and a cig with them, no problem.
Yeah, no, a pop-up would be cool. I just feel like it's this place is too good for that.
You think?
That was my first idea, but then I was like, I came here and I ate, and I was like, don't destroy the incredible thing that you've built by throwing a DJ in here. And it's coming from a DJ.
I will say, though, you as a DJ, though, have gone through some phases yourself. And we've worked together at a couple venues that I've operated, and you've thrown down. You always bring a party, to read a room. I'd say as good, if not better, than any DJ I've ever seen. So kudos to you.
We'll get back to you with dates.
But you're not throwing send nude stickers over nipples anymore.
No, that's the old me.
Or we could,
but it's going to be his nipples.
But it'll be pasta nudes.
Yeah, it'll NOODS.
But we're actually sending nudes out.
Oh, you could do a send nudes party.
Noodles.
That would actually be a fun little flip
Bring
on the
back
brand.
The send nudes.
It would be interesting.
And we're actually sending nudes.
Yeah. It'd be the send nudes party,
Yes.
but it would be.
Can I ask, am I the first person to say the word nipples on your podcast?
No,
we talked about nipples all the
All right,
time.
what's
That
up?
was a whole 30-minute section.
I have my
Was I here
nipples
for
out
it?
earlier.
Did I miss the entire conversation about nipples? Did I zone out? I am also working.
Yeah,
working over here too.
You're doing a great job. You said Gino was going to be doing all the talking. You're leading the charge right now.
It's important,
Yeah, I mean, get me going. Look, our whole thing is, and I'm used to being out in front of it from 9 years of nightlife. I'm more of an extroverted introvert. I can play the game, but I like being, a little quieter. I like my people, people I've known for a while. But when it comes to something like this, this is something I've thought about every single day for 8 years. At one point during the day, not an exaggeration, at every single day, and it's something I'm very passionate about and care about. So yeah, it's Put me on something that I really give a shit about. It's hard to shut me up.
Yeah, no, the passion is the most important part of anything to me. Like, I don't care. I don't give a shit about cars, but if you're passionate enough when talking about it, it's intriguing.
It's
You know
really
what I mean? Like, the passion that's everything. And that definitely comes through here. And I'm excited for it. I want to see, I mean, I already know you guys, it's going to blow up. There's no, it's impossible. It's like, everything is there. Everything is there.
Thank you.
Thank you, yeah. It's really nice to hear.
It's what Noodles & Co. should have been. Every Noodles & Co. that was ever open should become a Pasta Via and then 5,000 more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, your mouth God's ears, man.
It's insane. Like, it's delicious. It's quick. You don't have to tip anyone. That's the best part. Don't put a tip thing on there. If I come here,
I played around
and
with
there's
that. I played around with that idea. Just put like a
Completely
tomato
honest.
can. Okay, but my cooks are actually cooking though. That would be my
Different
So
story.
if you have
yeah.
if you have a couple bucks cash, we would put a little tomato can with a tip jar just for the two cooks.
Okay, okay.
They're not a high school kid rolling a burrito.
Yeah.
They're actually cooking. They're in a chef coat. They're cooking
100%.
for you.
And I get what you're saying. Every single business now, there's a screen that says, and it used to be like 15, 18, 20. Now it's 20, 25, 30%,
insane.
whatever.
No.
But for things where somebody will grab something behind the counter and give it to you, then they put the screen over there. Like,
Yeah, we're not
looking
screen.
at you,
We're not
waiting.
screen tipping. We're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
screen
yeah.
No,
tipping.
looking
If
at
you
you
want to tip,
waiting.
you got some cash in your pocket. It's okay. And a
No,
tomato
and they make
can.
you feel like a complete asshole
for
because
sure.
they're like sitting there watching you. They're,
Yeah,
you know,
no screen tipping. That's
just-
that's
no.
obligatory.
But for this, like coffee,
Yeah.
they make your coffee. I don't mind tipping $1 for a
yeah, a
coffee.
little tomato can.
Big order, a couple dollars. But for this, they are back there. They're hustling.
Tipping's not a city in China.
Yeah.
Let's help the kids.
throw that on
Let's
the
support
tomato
some
can.
families, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I could see that. I respect that. But there's the screen kills me. Like when I go to the Starbucks
No, yeah,
drive-through
for sure.
and they stick the thing out and they're just like, it's just gonna ask you a
It's
quick
almost
question.
like you can't leave. It's like what Bronxdale. Now you can't leave.
Yeah.
And
Quick
it's
question:
tip.
Do you want to tip one of these 3 executives' mounts? Follow-up question: Do you
wanna-
care about dogs? Do you want to
right.
see them die?
Do you wanna- yeah.
Follow-up question:
Do you want a tip or are you a giant
Kids
piece
are
of
literally
shit?
in a van across the street. Do you want to pull them out of the van? $1. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's nuts.
No,
I'm driving through the drive-through. You didn't even have to move. You're manning the drive-through station. Someone handed you that coffee.
I'm in the drive-through because I'm eating cheap and I don't have the money right now to tip you.
That's
what
what
are
I'm
you talking
saying.
about?
That's what I'm saying. My car's dinged up from parking on the street. My license plate's halfway falling off.
I don't even have a car. How can I tip you? I walk everywhere.
I drove up in a beater, and you're sticking a screen in my face, asking me if I want to give you more money for this $18 coffee.
3 foot by 3 foot picture of your kids looking extremely sad and hungry. Leave me alone.
We should put pictures
We
of
should.
the kids you're helping.
Yes.
Like, give us an extra $1. Don't even say why. Just give us an extra $1. And then a sad face, a kid with a puppy. You can't. You're not.
We're probably not going to kill these
do
kids
it.
if you don't, but
You're
we
not going
might.
to do it.
That would
Eventually, the kid will die.
that would be the best way to do the on-screen
Eventually,
tipping.
yeah. But isn't that true? Kind of about everybody. Eventually,
That's for you to decide.
yeah, no, totally, totally.
But we'll take your $1.
Yeah,
But
but
give us
pay
your
a
money.
$1 now.
Just give us your fucking money.
You
Yeah.
know, what you should do, you should at least tip $1 if you take some of our proprietary dog cannoli.
The canine
back here,
cannoli.
The canine cannoli. Because now I'm getting dog split up, which is fine because I give canine cannolis for the dogs. I do it for the dogs. You know what I mean?
It's all for the dogs.
But people are coming in, grabbing 3-4 cannoli, not even spending $1 here, not even buying a bottle of water. So in that case, tip screen, canine cannoli.
Yeah.
You know,
What is a canine cannoli, by the way?
it's just like a little peanut butter convection, a little baked shortbread.
Oh, so like
with
I could
with
eat
dog
that.
friendly. You can eat it.
Would I enjoy it? I'd probably enjoy it.
I mean, would you like to eat a dog cannoli
Do you
on
want
the
to try it?
podcast
Just
right
a
now?
quick,
You can.
quick bite.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
gotta.
it's safe. Yes, I don't know how you're gonna enjoy it. That's one of the few foods I've made that I haven't tasted myself. But
Everything at Pasta Via is good.
Dude,
Let's do one bite. Everyone knows the rules. Dog cannoli. You guys saw it here first. Let me see what you think.
I honestly
Yeah.
didn't know what to expect from this, but definitely not this. I'm down with it though. Let's see it.
Like, what you know?
Everything at Pasta Via is
Inquiring
good.
Dogs
Everything.
want to know.
And even if you don't like it, smile. Just
Everything at Pasta Via is good, even the canine cannoli. Pretty good.
It's nutritious, that's for sure.
Interesting.
For sure.
This tastes like a health bar that someone would sell. It's
You
just
know-
peanut butter. It tastes like a healthy snack. Long Drink is a legendary Finnish favorite that's been around since the 1952 Summer Games. It's a deliciously refreshing blend of premium liquor, natural grapefruit flavor, and just the right amount of carbonation. Honestly, this is the stuff right here. White is sugar-free, blue is citrus, orange is peach, red is cranberry, black is extra strength, and they're all fire. New flavors dropping soon, so watch out for those. And they're just the best sponsor for this podcast. So the next time you're tuning in, make sure you crack open a Long Drink. Enjoy one while you're watching the show, because good vibes deserve great drinks. Let's go, champ. We're back to the episode. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
It'll probably make you feel better than the churros, though.
Oh,
So,
for sure.
you know, we care about our furry
Unquestionably.
friends. You know, at least throw a tip next time you eat a couple canine cannoli, please.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
He's actually eating
Yeah, that's amazing. He's still eating it. Like, you
he's
think this is
eating all
a
of it.
shtick. It's
He's
not.
eating all of it.
He's
Yeah,
not just
he's eating
doing
the
it
whole
because,
thing.
because this is part of a joke. The joke's over and he's still eating it.
Yeah. One bite.
If that's not- yeah.
made me happy,
Bro.
You ate the whole cannoli.
If that doesn't tell people that the dog treats here are even awesome, what does?
Love it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Eat at Pasta Via.
Even the dog food. Even the dog food's better than McDonald's.
Bring the dog. Bring your ex. Canine cannolis. Enjoy them.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So what, if you could open another one of these in the city of Chicago, what would be your neighborhood of choice?
So we're looking at a couple different neighborhoods to grow and expand. I think we've talked generally. We've looked into Old Town, Lincoln Park. Maybe a Gold Coast. Suburbs are really appealing. Naperville,
Northbrook.
Oak Brook.
This would go
Development
crazy.
is just radiating outwards from central downtown. So neighborhoods that you almost thought of as suburbs before are actually downtown periphery. It's think of places like Andersonville, Avondale. Not to be alphabetical about it.
Hold on, stop right there, because the first question was it was just a softball. The real question here is, how do I get you guys to open up in Avondale?
You just did.
How do we get you? How do we get your real
Investors,
estate?
Maybe you.
I'm in.
Maybe you.
I'll fully invest in an Avondale Pasta Via. I'm in,
Really,
100%.
really, we're just. I mean, when you talk about it as like scalability and thinking about what's next for us, yes, it's about what's growing, what neighborhoods are going to continue to grow, where's going to be a customer base that can sustain it. So yeah, we're going to be working with our realtors, David and Alan, are fantastic. They have an they're extremely knowledgeable about the space, about Chicago and its future growth, and that's something we're going to continue to look at. Our goal, and since we've started just from social media alone and just from word of mouth, we've gotten some pretty cool offers. Like, we're not going to go into detail about them just yet, but things that have gotten us the wheels turning about what's possible for this in directions that we never really thought of, other than the original plan: open a few locations around downtown, then radiate outwards, and then go to new tier 1 cities and go from there, and then kind of meet in the middle. I think it's an ongoing conversation, an ongoing thought process that I guess short answer long, we're not sure.
Just as you want to say, how do we get to Avondale? We've probably had 20, 30 people say, can we get you to this state, to this city,
Already.
to this market already?
Yeah.
Before we served our first plate of pasta, we're already talking to some bigger entertainment facilities, different cities across the United States. The most important thing to us is this first 6-month period where we're perfecting our systems, our operations, we're trusting our process, we're getting feedback from great clientele. Having a flagship location is important because future locations, it's designed to spend that much less money and open them that much faster. So when we are ready to expand, we're expanding 2 to 3 to 5 to 10 in blocks at a time. It's not just trickling 1 or 2 over the next couple years. So it's a very aggressive approach. We have to build a solid foundation to start it. I think we're doing that here. We just need you to eat here about 3 more times per day for the next several weeks,
I'm
every
in.
day.
Speaking of that, I will say I'm so psyched about the amount of repeat customers we've had.
Yeah,
There are
doing
certain
pretty
people
well.
that we see coming here. There's a couple people we see coming here almost every day.
Our first 6 days we were open, we had 2 different individuals that didn't know each other that were in here 6 different days in a row. And like they started like not making eye contact with us.
yeah.
Like, trust me, I'm not judging
They
you.
might be best
I
friends
eat
now.
pasta every
Yeah.
day. I'm serving it to you. But you could tell they started to get a little stage fright, like
Yeah.
like looking away, like, don't worry, I'm not judging. Here's an extra pasta, save you the trip tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, my favorite is when I've seen a couple people come in the same day twice.
Yeah.
Come in, grab a couple pastas, come back a few hours later, and they're like, "Oh fuck, he's still here. He's seeing me come in here a second time today."
Well, that's
I
the
love it.
thing is you're looking through the menu and you're creating your order and you're like, I want that. I'll get this, but I'll get that
But
next time.
I want this.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And then that's a kind of emotions you want to evoke in people. Mm-hmm. You know, have some fun with eating it. If you don't like it, then you put together the wrong thing and try again. There's endless combinations.
I think what's going to be interesting is to see. I mean, obviously, just seeing the people come in, starting to understand the flow of business that we do throughout the week is interesting, and we're learning a lot every day. But I'm excited when we start our late night menu. We're gonna have things like panzerotti, his family's been making for years. I think the gourmet pizza pocket, fried gnocchi. So just I've been in West Loop for 6 years now. There is just a late night lack of quality food. So I mean, I think it's going to be really dope to see.
Yeah, we're playing around with a couple secret menu ideas too. Just really having fun with it, you know.
That's
Open
tight.
till 1 a.m. Friday and Saturday, starting this weekend.
Oh, nice. Okay, tight. And I love the container. I love China's out, Italy's in. You guys are taking back the paper box to go container. I like
Absolutely.
that.
We're taking it back, China.
I mean, full transparency, we did order them from China. So,
Yeah. No. Hey, hey, 2 days ago, for the first time in 20 years,
Yeah, no.
the American mathematician competition.
Yeah,
beat China for the first time in 20 years. We did it with 4 Chinese people. So I don't
Chinese
mind.
Americans, Gino.
Okay,
Big
Chinese
word,
Americans.
American.
So I
Okay.
don't mind taking back the Chinese to-go container. We're here to stay. It holds better, you know.
Yeah, I feel like that had to be a conversation or an idea or something. Like, where did that come from? Because it's kind of iconic.
Those are early
looking.
on.
Yeah, for sure. That was kind of early on. I mean, Chinese have been putting noodles in those containers for a while, so there must be something behind it.
They know what they're doing.
You know, and
we get it every Christmas.
Yep.
yeah, it holds well. It makes it easy to eat accessibly moving around. You know, and our slogan's Italian on the move. I want you to be able to enjoy it, whether you're walking down the street, whether you're sitting on a park bench, while you're sitting inside of the restaurant. So it just makes sense. I think there's a very cool nostalgia in combining takeout with Chinese to-go containers. There's something comforting about that. You know, sitting at your house or around friends, you know, having that kind of to-go box, you know, with the chopsticks is just kind of like a vibe. It says takeout. Chinese is the biggest takeout food generally across a lot of American states. So instead of taking out the chopsticks for a very long fork and having that kind of vibe, makes the pasta taste better, I think.
You guys should do a video of you with 2 forks as chopsticks. You know.
Yo, so I
2
have.
forks in the box?
I just got these 2 chopsticks, but at the end,
Little forks?
it's 2 little Italian hands. and
that's
it kind of, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's genius.
Oh, it's,
That's genius.
what
That's
what are we
nice.
doing here?
I don't know. We're not what those people are doing. They're killing
That's
it.
nice.
Great
You're
idea.
gonna have to order a lot of those from China.
Yeah,
China.
Chinese food I didn't realize is the biggest takeout, but it makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't really.
Isn't that what you guys take out on Christmas?
Oh yeah.
What do you mean you? What do you mean you guys?
You guys, like you know,
You people?
like you and just your family. That's it.
Yeah, no, that is an extremely traditional
No,
Jewish
right?
Christmas
yeah, isn't it
dinner.
like a Jewish Christmas every
Yeah,
year?
Chinese
Chinese
food in a
takeout?
movie?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yo, we should do a. We should
take that back.
Jewish.
Take
well,
it.
Would it be a Jewish Christmas special?
Yeah.
We couldn't call it a Jewish Christmas special.
You
Why
can.
not?
He's a Jew.
Oh, you can come in.
Yeah, you can,
we're
man.
open. We're open. Come in. We're just talking. We like to hear ourselves talk. Enjoy yourselves. Are you here for an interview or here to actually enjoy pasta?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, yes.
She's a rep.
Yeah, great to see
Yeah.
you. Sorry. Yeah, I actually. No,
Yeah, we'll come
I
back
mean,
whenever.
if you want to hang out, you can eat a pasta, hang out. We'll be done in a little bit. Be happy to meet with you. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, but only if you eat it on camera and then exaggerate how incredible it is.
The canine cannolis are good too.
See you later.
Thank you.
Also,
Also, would you like a canine cannoli to go?
would you like a dog treat?
Yeah. No disrespect. Dog treat?
That's
I don't
so
think it's a dog
funny.
treat anymore, man. I think it's just a treat.
Yeah.
So what were we talking about? My physical prowess?
You were talking about doing a Jewish Christmas
Oh, Jewish
special.
Christmas.
Jewish special for Christmas.
Yeah, it would have to a Jewish Christmas pasta
Yeah.
special.
We can. I mean, would like lox go good on?
Let's
on,
work on it. I
on
do a
pasta?
smoked salmon carbonara
Smokes-
that's beautiful.
Wait,
Lox.
but it can't have
Lox.
bacon in it. I mean, it
No,
can.
because the carbonara is a smoked salmon. You get
Oh,
the
word.
smoked salmon gives you that smoky meat flavor that otherwise the pork would do.
Yeah.
You know
This
what I
is
mean?
incredible.
Call it
Yeah,
a-
let's
call
do
a
it.
lox carbonara.
Honestly, man, put up
You know
put up
what I
the
mean?
Jewish bat signal on Christmas, and we'll get some customers out here.
Here's the tough. Here's
What is
the.
the Jewish?
Bat signal.
The star?
Yeah.
The Star of David just shining.
No, it's a money sign in the sky.
That'll
It's
go
a
down. Well,
dollar
that'll go
sign.
down well these days.
Buy one get one free pasta. Just
Fills
a
up
flood of
quick.
Business.
Yeah.
Jesus. Or no, maybe not
The
Jesus.
the tough part's gonna
Maybe
be.
not.
He was a Jew.
He was.
He was Jew.
We're
The
taking him
origi-
back.
He was the
That's gonna
original
go down
Jew.
well.
The OG.
I think the tough part's gonna be keeping open, getting the staff. You gotta have a Jewish
Yeah,
staff for that or something.
You know what?
maybe.
No, on that night, me and Gino will be here.
Billy will be.
You're. I was gonna
Billy.
say you're good.
Yeah, but
you're vouching for him on
Billy will be
Christmas.
here taking all of your orders and making them with a smile.
Yeah, we're gonna have to teach me how to cook soon.
Yeah, Billy does a good job cooking though.
What's your
He's
go-to
learned-
dish?
I
Yeah,
got
what's your
a
go-to
signature
dish?
dish. I actually just made it for my girlfriend Caitlin a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
Name
that's
drop.
why. I'm pretty sure that's why
Big
she's
name
sticking
drop.
around,
Big
right?
name drop.
Her launch. Hi, Caitlin.
Hey, Kaylin.
Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin.
My go-to is the so I bread panko breaded chicken thighs. I breaded myself. Put them down on a bed of greens and caprese. So sliced fresh mozzarella, tomatoes, balsamic glaze with a prosciutto garnish.
Nice.
It is solid, real
Did-
solid.
If he was my server and he was selling me that, I might buy it. Would you buy that? If he
I'd
was,
buy-
if he was like chef special of the day made by Billy, you're buying it?
Yeah,
I think
I'd,
you
I'd
would.
buy
I
that.
think it sounded great.
You're okay. You can
come in.
order
We're
some
open,
food.
we're open for business. Don't
Order
mind
some
having
food.
your back on the screen, though.
And if you want to throw down, I don't know, a sick dance move or something, go for it.
Yeah, drinks are free with a little shimmy.
No one's gonna come here anymore after this.
Yeah,
Nah,
I just
they're
ruined
gonna
it.
be
We just
like,
ruined it. We just ruined it.
Who are those fucking weirdos telling me to dance?
No, yeah. I mean, we can wrap it before too many people start flooding in here for the lunch rush. But I think we hit all the points. I mean, you guys are doing an incredible job. You don't need me to tell you that.
You know what I think we do need you for, though?
What?
I think you should make a cameo in one of our next videos.
I would love to.
Because we have
Right.
a lot of pre-planned cool videos that we like to have fun with. I think you should make a cameo with the stash and everything. We give you like an old like Italian mobster look in one of the videos.
I would absolutely
I think you'd
love
have
that.
some fun with that.
I think
Yes.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yes, please let me know. Let me know where and when to be there. I'm there.
For sure.
That would
Awesome.
be fun.
I love it.
We can collab post it.
I think
yeah,
we
that'd
should.
be great. That'd be great. I think we'd have a lot of fun with
I
that.
wasn't kidding about getting one of your pastas. You create a pasta, we'll throw it on for the month, and how about we even throw something down better? A portion of all the sales from that pasta can go through a charity of your choice.
Oh, I thought it was gonna go to me, but charity's
Yeah.
cool too.
Oh, well,
That's
Go
fine.
to the charity.
We'll put a sad picture of you next to your dog. Add $1 at the end. See, now we're getting back. we're
Yeah,
getting
no,
back to
you
the
spent
tip.
all this
So
money
that's
the
what
last
we
time
do.
you came here. Now
what
we
we
need some charity.
Yeah, I do have my free pasta card in my wallet though,
Support
and I
our
will
friend
be
who's
using
There
that
you go.
today.
Bad decisions. Add $1.
No, that'd be cool too. But I love the video idea. I miss doing that shit with Dolo. That was like some of my
Yeah.
favorite times.
You guys
Fucking
had some
around on
videos.
camera.
I like having real Chicago people in there, telling a Chicago story, doing some Easter eggs in our videos.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely let you know. I have
Sick.
some ideas.
Sick. That'd be awesome.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
And I appreciate you guys for taking the time to do this. You're obviously busy. You got businesses everywhere, Dubai, down the street, opening more. You're working while you're doing this, but we made it happen.
Yeah.
Thank you. And definitely come eat at Pasta Via. It's absolutely amazing. It's quick. You save a couple bucks on not having to tip anyone. I want to just make sure that everyone knows that that is, in fact, to be able to get restaurant quality food without the tip, that's big. That doesn't happen a lot.
No, thank you for coming, man. We appreciate it. It's a lot of fun.
Leave the gun, take the canine cannoli, baby.
Is she filling them up?
Yeah.
When do those get? I want to try a fresh one, like a warm one. When do those get made?
A fresh dog cannoli, they're made like once a week, bro. I'll make a warm one for you. Yeah, for sure. Dogs usually scarf them down. They're better at room temperature.
No questions about the pasta or the sandwiches or the salads. Yeah, when are those dog
make you
treats
some
getting
fresh
made?
canine cannoli. I'll make you a canine cannoli cake for your next birthday. Gee, you know? Yeah, for sure. Don't worry.
We'll set aside a box for you.
Yeah,
Dog
thank
will
you.
Someone will be like, yo, can I get one for my dog? Like, no, man, that's for our DJ.
Those are for strategy.
It's for strategy, actually.
Thank you guys for watching. Yeah. We'll see you next time. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, like the video, drop a comment. Algorithm activating activity. That's what we like to see here. And we'll talk to you soon. Peace.
Well, alright. Battle raps cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on which they skating is so thin. That's what I love about the human soul. It'll usually show when the truth ain't told. You